Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been such a nice morning. I woke up a little bit earlier today and it was so nice getting things started. I don't do that every single day, but it was a great way to start the day. And Justin and Liv cooked breakfast while I hopped in the shower, so that was really nice. But me and the girls are just about to head into their dance and gymnastics class, which is so much fun. So, but the rest of the day, we'll see what the rest of the day holds. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little snack while I prep lunch. I wanted to try these little seasonal things we grab from TJ's, and this salsa is so good. Their fall harvest salsa. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, and then I looked further and it does have jalapenos in it. So if you like a little kick, and it has like butternut squash, pumpkin, apples, so love that. It's very yummy. In the car again, but I'm out by myself right now. I have a little bit of time to myself, so wanted to run a couple errands, and our first stop is Michael's. I want to get a couple supplies for a craft that I really want to do. I saw this adorable picture of this little kitchen towel that said Nana's Helping Hands on it. Her hands were embroidered on, and like the writing was embroidered on, and so anyway, I have never embroidered anything, but I have hand stitched a couple things. So I have like the yarn, I have the needle and thread at home already, but I wanted to come get one of those like embroidering thing, and I want to see if they have some plain like kitchen towels as well, or like hand towels. So we'll see if they have that, and then I want to make a stop at the plant nursery because I love the plant nursery for one. It's been a while since I've been, but I need to get some more bird seed, and that's where we get their bird seed from. And so I want to go get some bird seed from there and kind of browse around and just enjoy being around all the plants. So we'll see how much time I have. I need to be back home in about an hour and a half, so we'll see if I have enough time. And then we're hosting our life group tonight, so I might extend this video into tomorrow because I would love to do the craft with you guys. I think that would be such a fun way to capture my little girl's hands at this stage, but also have it in our kitchen forever, and then eventually add little brother's hand, which that reminds me, I don't know if I've shared on YouTube yet, but we are having a little boy. So I know in some of my previous videos I had been chatting about if we were going to do a gender reveal or not, because we waited until birth with both my girls, and so we did end up deciding to find out, and it was so fun to find out. And I'm glad that I kind of have a heads up that it's going to be different, and so kind of mentally prepare a little bit different, but also just get some fun little boy things. So anyway, eventually we will add little baby brother's hand to the towel as well. So I think this will be a fun craft to do, another thing to keep me off my phone and kind of get into a different hobby as well. So anyway, let's get to running errands. So many cute autumnal things in here. Just adorable.
Appalachian sunrise
Flowers too.
meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
Alright, I just got back in the car from the plant nursery. So I always love going to the plant nursery. I think it's just because there's so many flowers and plants around and like other living things that it just brings me so much life when I go to the plant nursery. And I love just walking around and seeing all the beautiful plants and flowers, and everybody's always so sweet and nice. So I did end up getting a mum. I grabbed this like pinkish purple mum. It doesn't have very many like it doesn't have many blooms on it yet, but I hope that it will bloom and be so beautiful out front. And so I grabbed one of those. I grabbed 2 bags of the bird seed, which is great. I feel like the birds go through it so fast, but it's been a little bit since I've been able to make it over here. And then while I was in Michael's, it took me a while to find this, but I got the pack. I got this pack of 3. I wasn't sure what size that I would need. I think these are just to hold the fabric in place a little bit better while I'm gonna be hand stitching. And so unfortunately I wasn't able to find little towels there, so I just placed a little Target pickup order. I'm just gonna go pick them up later today. And so hopefully we'll get started on that later tonight after life group or tomorrow, but I will keep you guys posted. So it has been such a nice time out. I hadn't had any coffee. I made a little latte before I left the house, and putting it in a to-go cup from home makes me feel like I went somewhere. So that's been a fun little hack for me. So I'm not buying as much coffee out, even though that is fun sometimes too. But yeah, and I've been enjoying my little coffee to go. Weeks today, officially in my 3rd trimester. Me and Liv are actually out. We had a little checkup at the pediatrician, and now we're gonna have a little mommy-daughter date. I wanted to continue this vlog for today. There's some other things I wanted to include in the video that I wasn't able to catch up on the other night, but so exciting. I'm officially 28 weeks today and entering into the 3rd trimester, which is so crazy. I feel like this has flown by and kind of in the home stretch of everything. So of course still have a couple months left, but I feel like entering the 3rd trimester is like, wow, we're getting pretty close. But I have my glucose test tomorrow, which is also wild that has come up so quick too. But right now me and Liv are gonna go have a little date. And I got Lily down for her nap, and Liv's having quiet time right now, so we will see how much time I have to do this. But I mentioned this DIY earlier in the video. It's a little like hand towel or a little kitchen towel that would say Mommy's Little Helping Hands or Mommy's Helping Hands or something like that, with their handprints embroidered on it. I think the lettering was embroidered as well, which I would love to do. But I already ran into a little hiccup. I tried a colored pencil, a couple different colors, as well as a pen, and tracing their hands on the napkin was not efficient. It like didn't come up at all. So I decided to trace their hands and cut them out with construction paper. I think I'm just gonna tape them on and hope for the best. And then I have these little things, which I would assume is just for keeping the material like in the same place. So we'll see if I'm able to use that and have it help. But I thought these would be fun to have to embroider some more things in the future. But I'm not like a very skilled like hand sewer or anything like that. I'm very new to this. I made a little ornament out of felt last year for little photographs for a couple of our family members. And so that was my extent of hand sewing, and like years ago in school. I did some hand sewing projects, but anyways, we'll see how this turns out. I grabbed these, I grabbed the set of 6 flower sack kitchen towels from Target. I think it was $6 or $8 for a pack of 6. So if I mess this one up, I have some other options, but I just thought this would be a fun and simple DIY, as well as like something that we can have as a keepsake in our home, because I have my sweet little girl's handprints here, and then I'll add brothers to this one, or I'll make another one with all 3 of them on it. So I thought it would be fun to eventually add some like flowers or other like pretty pieces on here too, just to kind of add to it over time. I thought might be fun. So I picked out purple for Lily, and Liv picked out this pink color. We got some tape, needles, yeah, the towels and everything. Got my little my little very beginner sewing kit here. So anyways, let's get started. I feel like there's a better way I could be sewing this without pulling all of the thread through, but I'm not sure. I feel like the thread that you have is the thread that you're working with, I guess. You can't just leave it on the spoil. Oops, I'm talking and distracted myself and lost my needle came off, or my thread came off. But anyways, I feel like it's going well so far. I think, like I said, I think there's another trick that I need to learn about the threading part of it, but I'll kind of show you what I have so far. Thought it'd be easier to do a little bit and then show how it's turning out. So I'm trying to do it like right up against the line. So it's pretty light, so I might go through it, like go over it again, but I was also thinking if this doesn't turn out, I could use like a thicker like yarn or thread, because this is pretty thin. So anyway, excited to see how it turns out. I'm really happy with this. I think this is helping with keeping it in place. I ended up cutting my thread a little too short when I was done, but I ended up like tying a little knot and then connecting it with another piece, tying another knot. So we'll see how good that does in keeping it together, but I think it turned out pretty good. It didn't take me too long. So let's take it off and we'll take a peek. Not bad. I think I could have gone a little bit deeper in the like crevices, but overall I feel like that's pretty good. Very cute. Lily is still napping. She's having such an awesome nap today, but I'm about to get started on dinner, making chili tonight, which just sounds so yummy and cozy. I haven't made chili in quite some time, so I thought this would be a great time to do it. And since it being officially October, hopefully the cool weather is coming soon, but putting an apron on because I don't want to get a little stain on my dress. So, and I love wearing an apron anyway, and I love that it has little pockets, and I can just, if I get anything on my hands, I can just wipe it. But very excited. The recipe that I'm following is super simple, all stuff that I already have in my house, so I just didn't want to have to go out and buy something. When my mom would make chili growing up, she would put a little bit of brown sugar in it, so I might do that as well. But we did not have like regular kidney beans. All we have is black beans, and then the spicy hot chili beans. So we'll see how much I put of this in there. I don't want it to be too spicy for the girls, but I think these will be fine in there as well. So yeah, let's get started on chili, and I will put, if the recipe turns out yummy, I will put the recipe down below. I did end up boiling some water and putting some corn on the cob in there to cook. When I was growing up, my mom would add corn to the chili, and I realized after it was boiling, I didn't have any like corn in the can, but I was like, I have some corn on the cob, I'll just cook, and then I'll cut some of it off and add it into the, how to change the battery on my camera. But anyways, I'm going to cut off some of the corn on the cob and add it to the chili. I think that will be a really nice addition. But it's supposed to simmer for like 45 minutes to an hour. So while we're waiting for that, I just loaded what was in the sink in the dishwasher so I don't have to worry about as much dishes after dinner. But I grabbed a couple of stems from Trader Joe's the other day. Some flowers for around the house, and Liv wanted flowers for her room. And anyways, I grabbed these. This really pretty, like darker, like stem of some kind. I thought it would be pretty to add to our wreath out front. And I have a little vase of these in our dining room, but I wanted to add these to our wreath too. So right now there's just a little bit of baby's breath and some leaves that we found on the ground in the wreath. Apparently what we're working with, so nothing crazy, just wanted to add some other fun things in. Editing this video and realized I never recorded an ending, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the chili recipe was really good and super simple, so I will put that down below with the corn and the brown sugar little ad that I did. And I hope you guys are enjoying your autumn season so far. We just went to the apple orchard this morning and got a bunch of apples, so while I'm looking forward to making a lot more cozy soups and stews, I'm also looking forward to making some pies, both sweet and savory. So since we have so many apples, I think we might be making an apple pie here soon. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.